Voi sapete che
You know that it was the duty of the conclave to give Rome a bishop.
era di dare un vescovo a Roma.
Upon his election, while addressing the faithful for the first time, Pope Francis introduced himself as Bishop of Rome, reminding everyone that the duty of the conclave was precisely to give the city a bishop. In his brief opening address, the Holy Father mentioned Rome 4 times, a deliberate choice that emphasized his desire to highlight his role as the Bishop of the Church of Rome, which presides over all other churches.
Vorrei dare la benedizione.
And now I would like to give the blessing. But first, I ask a favor of you. Before the bishop blesses his people, I ask you to pray to the Lord that he will bless me.
Pregate al Signore perché mi benedica. La preghiera del popolo.
The prayer of the people asking the blessing for their bishop.
Facciamo in silenzio.
Let us make, in silence, this prayer, your prayer over me.
Bishop and people, the Pope said, a relationship that has remained vibrant and strong throughout his pontificate. Right from the start, Pope Francis showed his deep commitment to this relationship, making 12 visits to diocesan parishes in 2013 alone, the year of his election. The Pope also traveled to suburban parishes and met with people in the outskirts of the city. One notable visit was in April 2018, when Pope Francis visited the parish of St. Paul of the Cross in Corviale, a southwestern area of the capital. After celebrating Mass, he met with children, including a 6-year-old boy named Emanuele, who was grieving his father's death. In an emotional and iconic moment of his papacy, the Pope comforted the young boy.
Vieni da me, Emanuele.
Come to me, Emmanuel. Come to me and whisper it in my ear.
Vieni da me. Vieni. Ecco, va bene.
He has a doubt. He wonders if his father, not being a believer, might not go to heaven. Does God abandon his children when they are good?
Dio abbandona I suoi figli quando sono bravi. Ecco, Emanuele.
That Emmanuel is the answer.
Over the years, Holy Thursday also became a significant moment of Pope Francis's ministry. He often celebrated it with prisoners or migrants, those on society's margins, washing their feet as a humble act of service and love. The Fridays of Mercy initiative was another defining feature of Pope Francis's pontificate, further strengthening the bond between the Bishop of Rome and his flock. These surprise visits brought comfort and hope to Alzheimer's patients, residents of nursing homes, people with disabilities, and even young priests. Bishop and people, Pope Francis said on March 13, 2013, and so it has been throughout his time as Pope. Despite a packed schedule filled with international trips, audiences, and countless responsibilities, the Holy Father always found time to live out his role as the Bishop of Rome, walking alongside the faithful of his diocese. In Rome, Bénédicte Cedergren, EWTN News Nightly.